Hi grandkids, your Nana, Grandma Moo, and Papa, Grandad, aka Papa Shaka Sriracha. We're sitting here on a mossy rock on the banks of Woods Canyon Lake. And there it is there, a beautiful lake. It's so quiet, you can just hear the wind in the trees and some birds. I have a book to read you. This is a camping area. E.D.Camps. Adventure Awaits. Now this is written by Lindsay Gonzales. And we have Lindsay's signature there, if you can see that. And what has Lindsay written at the book? She's dedicated this book. For my Gonz family, thank you for supporting my dreams and for all our camping adventures. And for Elena, the original E.D. So we know that the E in E.D. stands for Elena. Thanks for always making us laugh. And I can see a bird up there.
That's a blue jay.
It's a blue jay.
There it
It's
is.
a beautiful blue jay. Let's come to listen to the book.
Oh, he just flew away.
Thank you for joining us, Blue Jay.
Okay.
Now you can see that E.D.'s family, they have a dual cab ute, probably a Toyota Tacoma, and a beautiful caravan that they tow behind. And that's what they're going camping on. And it looks like they've started in saguaro country, because look at those cactus. I think they're going out of the desert and they're going to camp in the woods. Meet E.D.Camps. Oh, her name is E.D.Camps. Surprise, surprise. I haven't even read the book yet. This is the very first time that any of us are reading it. So I didn't realise that her name was Camps. E.D.Camps. A little girl named Camps who goes camping. A little girl who loves all things camping. Her family has a camper they can tow anywhere. And look at that beautiful camper van, which we call a caravan. They tow it in the mountains. They tow it in the woods. They tow it to the lake. They tow it to the beach. They can make camping reservations and pull up to a reserved spot. They can also boondock on any approved forest road. Have you ever heard that word boondock before? I think it means that you can just pick a nice quiet spot in the woods and just camp there, as long as you clean up and take very good care of that spot. E.D.'s family go camping often. They camp when it's hot and they camp when it's cold. E.D. packs her own camping bag, and that's very important, to be able to pack your own camping bag, and you have to know what you want to take camping. You don't want to take too much stuff that you don't need. What does E.D. take? She packs her outfits, her pajamas, and her camping boots. And look at the things in E.D.'s room. She must love camping because she has maps. She has a book on national parks. She has a globe of the world. And she has a little tilly lamp. She also brings her rain boots, gum boots, galoshes, in case there is a rainstorm. There's nothing better than camping in the rain. And you can pretty much bet if you go camping in a tent that it is going to rain. And you're going to get mud everywhere. But that's half the fun, isn't it? Look at that. There she is. Look at her. Now, she's got her rucksack on her back. And it looks like she has a snake on her head. Can you see that, grandkids? It looks like a snake, but I think it's a picture of a snake on her headband, on her bandana. E.D. has a camping backpack filled with all the things she needs for camping. She has a dinosaur headlamp. Oh, it's a dinosaur, not a rattlesnake. A dinosaur headlamp. Isn't that cool? She has an extra flashlight for her sister. She has a bag for collecting rocks. We've got our eye on a rock, Nana and I. We've got our eye on a rock that we might take home. I think it weighs about 5 tons and it's big and flat. We're going to take it home and make a table. She always brings a water bottle, and that is a very important thing to have, a water bottle. E.D. loves being outdoors. She loves using her camper and seeing new places. On the day her family leaves to go to camping, E.D. helps load the camping gear into their camper. E.D. enjoys the scenery when driving to their campsite. Look at her dreamy face looking out of the window, looking at the scenery roll by. And I think I've seen every one of my grandchildren have that look on their face at one time or another. When E.D. and her family get to their campsite, they eat lunch. And what are they having for lunch? Well, E.D. loves peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Peanut butter and jelly. Just think about that. Yum, yum. Oh, E.D. has a sister. She can make it by herself. Sometimes her big sister, Sophia, helps. After lunch, E.D. helps her mum set up their beds. The camper has 2 beds. One bed is for Mum and Dad. The other bed is for E.D. and Sophia. Adventure awaits. Look at E.D. in her sleeping bag. E.D. and Sophie have their own sleeping bags for camping. E.D.'s sleeping bag is purple. Sophia's sleeping bag is yellow with polka dots. E.D. loves sleeping in her sleeping bag. It keeps her nice and warm. Look, there's E.D.'s dad. E.D. also helps her dad with the grill. Her favourite thing to grill is hot dogs. Her sister Sophia likes steak. They always make sure to pack steak and hot dogs for grilling. And look, there's E.D.'s dad. When it is night time, E.D. puts on her headlamp. And remember, her headlamp is shaped like a dinosaur. E.D. likes dinosaurs. The headlamp roars when she presses it. Can you imagine having a headlamp and when you press the on button it goes roar and then the light comes on? It makes E.D. smile. After dinner, her family always make... What do you think they make after dinner? What do you think they have for dessert? S'mores! S'mores! S'mores are made using marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers. And some of my grandkids have had s'mores and some haven't. But I'll make sure that you all get to taste s'mores over a campfire. Toasted marshmallows and a chocolate and graham cracker sandwich. E.D. makes her marshmallows extra toasty over the campfire. She eats her s'mores with extra napkins too. They can be messy. When it's time for bed, E.D. and Sophia put away the s'mores ingredients and head inside the camper. Mum and Dad wait for the fire to go out. Fire safety is important when you're camping. E.D. puts on a nightlight by their bed and Sophia reads a story. After a long day, they fall fast asleep. Because when you get so much fresh air and you're outdoors having fun, you get so sleepy at night and you have such a beautiful sleep after a day camping. Look at the beautiful caravan in the field of flowers. E.D. dreams about the next day camping and new adventures. Oh, now we have a lot of camping buzzwords. This will be a little bit like being in school. So I don't want to see your eyes glaze over, okay? Camping buzzwords. Travel trailer. Fifth wheel. RV. Reservation camping. Full hookups. Boondocking. We already talked about that one. Headlamp. camping gear, sleeping bag, and fire safety. So they're all the buzzwords, and you can have a think about what those words mean. You might have to wind it back a little bit and listen to those words, and maybe you can Google them or ask Mummy and Daddy. So that's a camping book, E.D.Camps, Adventure Awaits, and we're sitting by this beautiful Woods Canyon lake. I love you guys. Papa, Grandad signing off. Mwah.